Welcome to Futbol Miami TV. This is Ed Serrano, also known as Uncle Ed, and today we've got something interesting for you guys. We have the review of the Inter Miami app. I'd like to call it Inter Miami app review for dummies. So here we go. Why, thank you, kids. Okay, so we're going to start with, I have an iPhone, so we're going to the app right now. There we go. And we're clicking. And so here we go. The very first thing that comes up is the latest information. Beckham family visiting Inter Miami Stadium. Mas and Robles, Pizarro comment on home opener, league-wide pause. All the latest information about how tickets to postponed matches will be honored. And they will be rescheduled. There's the press conference with Jorge Mas. So, the first thing you get to is all the latest information on the team. Then we go to the matches. You could get to see all the calendar, the whole schedule of everything, all the games. And we went right now to the DC versus Miami game review. You get to see there's a video for that too. Of course, we're checking out the recap. And now we're going to click on the lineup. There we go. The lineup's down here and towards the bottom. So just click on that. And there you go. You get to see Inter Miami's first lineup, who was on the bench, all that cool information. So you know exactly what's happening. And that's a very important thing, especially when you're not, if you don't get to go to the game or whatever. So here is all the games that are going to take place. Of course, the games that were already played were up on top, and unfortunately we lost both of them. But that last one we should have won. But anyway, so we're gonna click now on View Tickets. I want you guys to check out my tickets for all the games that Inter Miami is doing. And yes, my name is Edgar. You can make fun of me all you want. I go by Ed, but here's my tickets. New York Red Bulls. Of course, the first game doesn't show up, but they think that that game passed. But don't worry, you'll be that'll be all done again. We'll get to see that game. And here we go to the players, and there you can see Luis Argudo, Drake Callender, Julian Carranza, Jay Chapman, AJ De La Garza, etc., etc. All the players. Their number, their age, their height and weight, and this is really cool. You get to see also the designated players: Pellegrini, Rodolfo Pizarro, Andres Reyes, etc., etc. All our captain Luis Robles, Will Trapp. So every single player is there, where they're from. This is all great information, and of course, if you guys want to, let's click on Rodolfo Pizarro. He's, there's some information about him. His number, he's a midfielder, his height, weight, where he was born, Tampico, Mexico. And, how he's acquired, how he played for Diego Alonso in the past. You also get to see the stats, the game log, all that information, which they'll eventually do. And you click for more information and you get to see how he played for Pachuca, how he scored 5 goals for La Tri. And for El Tri, I'm sorry, and that's pretty cool information. So you get to see that for every single player. Now we're going to go to the technical staff, and there's our coach Diego Alonso. He's the head coach. Gotta love him. Claudio Alzeno. There's Mauricio Marchetti, Gustavo Metral, Anthony Pulis, Alberto Rode, Sebastian Saja. He's Brett Utley and Joe Danos. I hope I didn't butcher your names too much, guys, but you get to see all the coaches that are with the first team. Very cool stuff right there. And now let's go to the supporters, and we got the Siege, Vice City, and Southern Legion. Of course, I'm Southern Legion, so I clicked on that. You can choose whoever you want to be with, and there's also the if you want to create your own fan club if you're across the world somewhere. This is very cool because you get to see, the whole world. And this is a global team that, we've got in Miami. Everybody's going to support this team. And of course, we're the gateway to the Americas. So, there's South America right there. I've already got in contact with a few people in South America that want to create their own fan clubs, and that's really cool. Well, you know, Miami is a global city. I think most of the people supporting Major League Soccer outside of the United States will probably be Inter Miami fans. So that's really cool. Now let's check out the Miami stadium information. And of course, there's the parking, stadium map, transit, help, and frequently asked questions. And let's go to the parking first. You get to see the address, and there are the lots. The north lot, towards the north, of course, of the stadium. There's this, the ride share lot, and you get to see the S1 section, which is the closer ones to the stadium, and S2, which is still not too far. You could probably still walk from there, and the addresses of how to get there and not get lost. So, you know, that's some important information. Now let's check out the stadium itself, and here's a map of all the different sections. The Northwest Club, there's a Heineken bar towards the right, and there is a supporter section where Ricky, Ricardo, and myself will be with all the supporters. And over to the right, yeah, the east side, that's where Peter Brown's going to be at. You know, he's going to be pampered, and, you know, they're going to take him his food and all that. And that's where the old people go, you know, and their families and stuff like that. So, you know, if you want to see old people, yeah, go over there. But no, just kidding, Peter. I didn't mean to say that you're old. Anyways, so they also have transportation information, so you can't get lost, people. Look, they got Google Maps. Wherever you're coming from, north, south, east, west, you know, underground, they've got all the information you could want on how to get to the stadium. You can't get lost. Again, they've got parking in this section, so you don't even have to click on the parking section because they got this for you. And if they've also got ride sharing, the public transport, the Brightline information, so you can take Brightline from West Palm or from Miami. And also there's tri-rail information there, so if you want to take the tri-rail, you can do that as well. And help and frequently asked questions. You know, if you got questions about anything, they've got it. They've just about answered almost all the questions. And if they don't, there's the email and the phone number you can talk to. And right here, we clicked on the ticket, season ticket questions, and if they're refundable and all that good stuff, and you get to check that out. Now, if you want to buy something, you go to the shop, and here's our Pizarro with his authentic home jersey, Reyes with his away authentic jersey. You know, they're kind of expensive, but if you want them, get them. There's a replica jersey. There's a women's black 2020 inaugural replica, and of course there's for the kids too. They got the replica jerseys for the youth. I love these right here, the training tops. Only $85, sported by Jorge Mas and David Beckham. And the training jersey, excuse me. And Macun with his cool hat. I like that hat. I got to get me one of those. And then, of course, we've got the new era. So anything you want, you just click on shop and go. Go, man, go. And then we go to profile. And, of course, there's Uncle Ed himself. There's a number. You get to, you know, put all that information. And of course, you can invite your friends. You can connect your account. You can connect your Facebook account, your Twitter account. So that's really cool because you don't have to go into it. Of course, you can go to Ticketmaster and get you know, the latest information about your tickets. So you've got just about everything. Let's click out real quick. Going back to the original front page just to see what else we've got here. And of course, I'm gonna check right now something that, you know, I've been thinking about. You know, it's do they have it in different languages? Well, yes. Let's go. We're gonna go right now. This is taking us to the actual website, and the website will give you the option for Spanish. So you click down. There it is. You get to see Español. You click on that, and then bam, there you go. Cuerpo técnico. You get to see it in Spanish. So there's Director Técnico Diego Alonso. So that's a cool thing that you can do. Check it out in Spanish. I don't know if they're going to do other languages. That would be kind of cool, especially because it's international team. But, you know, we'll go back to English now. But it's a cool thing that they're doing. Miami has a lot of Hispanic people. So let's, since we're on the website, let's go check out the owners. There you go, ownership. And that's not on the app, but it's all connected. You get to see our good old owner, Jorge Mas. He's the managing owner. Yeah, managing owner right there. And there's, of course, Golden Balls himself, David Beckham, owner, president of soccer operations. Marcelo Claure, also one of the owners. He's the chairman. Jose Mas, of course. He's there as well. And Mas Hassan, who's the big pocket owner that this team has. And so, there's tons of information down there. You can click on social media too. If you want to check out Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, there's a connection down there, so you can't miss out nothing that has to do with the team. You're totally connected on this app. So you're connected to the website, you're connected, and you get to see all the owners and stuff like that, whatever's not directly on the app. So this is really cool. I like the app, and I hope you guys dug this quick review. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And thanks for watching. See you guys next time.